Hi guys, Andy here. Let's have a look at the DAX. Today is March 2nd. Here we are looking at the weekly time frame, and so the primary scenario in green is showing that we made a wave 1 high right here. We came down as a wave 2, and now we have our wave 3 that is unfolding with this target area. So that's the primary scenario. For a while we also had a secondary scenario, a bearish scenario, here indicated in red, and the bearish scenario was showing, or is showing, that the wave 2 low was not in right here, but that we would make this wave 2 low somewhere here, taking out the low right here as an expanded flat structure. So 1, 2, 3, or wave A, then an overshooting wave B, and then an impulse down as a wave C. But I would say after this week, we had another bullish candle. I would say that this secondary bearish scenario gets invalidated. As you can see, for an expanded flat, it is important that our wave B stays here in this area between the 1 and the 1.236 pip extension, and that we come down from this area. And so now, as you can see, we went slightly beyond this level. So yeah, actually for this bearish scenario, we really cannot see any upside anymore. We have to start returning, otherwise this is not an expanded flat structure anymore. So for now I will keep it on the chart still as my secondary scenario. Let's evaluate again last week, but yeah, this becomes very unlikely, I would say. So then let's continue with the primary scenario, the bullish scenario, and how this structure can further unfold. And therefore we go to the daily time frame. So here in the daily time frame, I have two scenarios on my chart. So one scenario is showing that we had a wave 1 here of a higher degree, shown in red. So wave 1, wave 2 pullback, and then now this structure up is actually this wave 3 we are working on, with this here as a target area. And so this wave 3 should unfold in 5 waves. As you can see, here we have our wave 1. So this now is probably our wave 2. So for a while I also had an expanded flat structure here, because yeah, a wave 2 normally goes to the area. So if we take the length of the wave 1, then the Elliott Wave guidelines tell us that a wave 2 should go into the area between the 0.5 and the 0.854 FIP retracement. Now, it is possible to have shallow retracements, and so here in this scenario, I think that happened. We started a new cycle from here, in my opinion. So here in the most bullish scenario, where we are working on this wave 3, it means that our wave 2 low was in right here. So wave 1, wave 2, and now we are working on the wave 3 of the wave 3. There's also another scenario, still bullish, but less bullish, I would say. And this scenario is shown in green. So here we have our wave 1, but of a lower degree, wave 2 down, and then another wave 2, but of a lower degree. And then this here could be our wave 3, wave 4 down, and now our fifth wave up. And then this here, this 5 waves up, are actually the wave 1 of a higher degree, and then we can expect a wave 2 pullback. So what's important in this scenario, or wave one here is clearly the longest one. That's okay, but we have to be careful here with this. So in order for this to be a wave 3, a valid wave 3, this wave 5 cannot be longer than the wave 3 actually. So for the moment, this is still not the case, but what we have to monitor here is the length of this wave 3 and the length of this wave 5. So if we would go beyond somewhere this level here, this fifth wave, then this scenario in green got invalidated. And what is also important, that we hold the divergence right here. So fifth wave should have divergence compared to our third wave. So actually two bullish scenarios. For the moment, I do not really know which one actually to choose. So normally I take as my primary scenario the scenario in green, my secondary scenario the scenario in red. But here on the daily, I have to admit, like, there is not enough data yet to make our decision. So I believe the two scenarios here in the daily are equally valid. So I just know what I should look at, the length here of our fifth wave, and here the divergence of the fifth wave, and this will help me to make a decision in which scenario to prefer. But for now, I believe both scenarios can play out, and we simply need more data in order to make our decision. But that's okay for now. We as traders, we are interested in the lower time frame, and so therefore we now go to the 4-hour. So like I said, this low here is an important low, can be a wave 4 low, can be a wave 2 low as shown in red. For the moment, not really important, I would say. What matters now is the structure right here. And so I think what we are seeing here is a structure that is not finished, not finished to the upside, in my opinion. So I would say so far we only have actually 3 waves. Even the third wave does not have to be finished. I think this was our wave 1, wave 2, and now this could be the third wave, or we are still working on the third wave. So what we are seeing here is still a very strong RSI reading. That does not really that is not really an indication for an ending structure. What I would like to see is a final wave up with divergence, and for the moment we do not see this. So therefore I would think that more upside is to come. So here in the 4-hour, so 1, 2, 3, and then still a 4 and a 5 are missing in my opinion. Let's have a look at the 1 hour to make the evaluation of this structure. And so we do this in order to know, like, could our wave 3 be finished right here, or is more upside to come as a wave 3? What we see here in the 4-hour, that we are in our wave 3 area. So if we take the length here of our wave 1, the length of the wave 2, then the target area for our wave 3 is the area between the 1 and the 1.618 FIB extension, and we are currently in this area. Good, let's have a look at the 1 hour. So we are looking at the 1 hour in order to evaluate this structure here. And yeah, here it's a bit tricky, I would say. Two almost equally valid candidates, I would say. So from this low, a wave 1, a wave 2, and then yeah, we are seeing divergence here. We also see a slight break of the RSI trend line, which could show us that wave 4 was in right here. So then we could have wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4, 5 as indicated in red. However, this break here was yeah, was only shallow, not really outspoken. I like to see a deeper break. So therefore, for the moment, I prefer the scenario here in green, where we actually are still working on this wave through. I agree, we have divergence, but now we are breaking the RSI trend line substantially. So if we would go up again right here, it would mean we have our fifth wave and we would still have divergence. So for the moment, I prefer the scenario here in green, but yeah, the scenario in red is actually not wrong. It's definitely a possibility. We have our divergence, we have our break of the RSI trend line, and so here let's assume that the wave 3 high was in right here. We will have a closer look at this in the 15-minute. If this was our wave 3 high right here, then we know that we are now looking at this wave 4 area. If we take the length here of this wave 3, then the area between the 0.146 and the 0.618 FIB retracements is our wave 4 area. So here we can expect a pullback if the wave 3 is in right here. And so therefore we look at the 15-minute. So why am I saying that the wave 3 might be in right here? I'm saying this because if I evaluate this structure here in the 15-minute, it could be that we have yeah, a complete cycle right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and especially this structure looks like something that could be a completed 5 waves. So this is a potential high right here. At the same time, as always, I am quite convinced that this here is an impulse up, a finished impulse up, but that does not mean that it has to be the end of the wave 5. So what could happen here is that this here is only the wave 1 of the wave 5. And then what we are looking at is a scenario like this, where this is the wave 1, wave 2 pullback. Actually, we touched the wave 2 area right here, and we saw again a reaction to the upside. So here the area between the 0.5 and the 0.854 FIB retracement. So from here we can actually expect still a wave 3, 4, so 3, 4, 5 to finish this fifth wave and to finish this third wave. So this is indicated in green. It suggests that this is my primary scenario. But yeah, for now, I just take the most bullish one as my primary scenario, as the DAX is really acting bullish. However, know that the 5 waves structure up right here is actually also valid here. What is shown in red here, this is a complete cycle. This can be finished, and we can have from here or wave 4 pullback deeper. I would say this here is the invalidation level of the most bullish count, where we will see further upside as this fifth wave. Okay, that's it for now. If you enjoyed this analysis, please like, subscribe, comment to support my work, and I see you one of the next days for another update on the DAX. Have a nice day. Bye bye.